Okay, so it's now the 11th of August, and I'm probably going to upload this sometime in December, but I signed up for the TheFwoosh Secret Santa exchange yet again this year. Last year I made, what was his name? Skullfire? Yeah, Skullfire, that was it. And so, same thing this year. We do sign-ups. We send it to Ethan Suppley, who then gives us all the lists, and then checkpoint here. Deadline November 1st this year because of the whole COVID situation and mail is being really slow, which sort of put me off this year because this also means I'm going to have to work faster. But then again, last year I finished Skullfire pretty quick, but that was only because I was panicking because I've never done this before. Yeah, I was also terrified that I was going to get a list that my skill set wouldn't allow me to be able to do anything. But here are the rules anyway. Minimum of 5 characters, 2 comic book characters at least, minimum of 1 male and 1 female character, and 2 of them at least have to be humanoid. No only actor likenesses, but then again, doesn't the comic book characters thing sort of, unless movie counterparts count? But I thought this was like strictly comic designs. Specific styles, parts, costumes may be requested, but keep in mind that these requests are not guarantees, which is sort of a safeguard if the list is too outrageous, I guess. And here is the participant list, and we have some cool people, some cool special guests. We have a sculptor from NECA and DC Collectibles, DC Collectibles again, and then Battle Monkey, who is on the forums quite a lot, but he's a professional sculptor as well. And then here is a long list of all the talented people, probably all of them are more talented than me, to be honest, who participate this year. And I think we're like over 40 people this year. Not really sure if that's a record or not, but anyway. So, here's my list this year. For comic book characters, went for Miss Martian from Young Justice, since Mattel never gave us that figure set. Okay, so back in the day, Young Justice toys sold horribly, apparently. But they did like a fan thing where if you chipped... It was like a Kickstarter for Miss Martian and the Superboy 2-pack. And I chipped in, but it didn't reach a goal, so... the set never came to fruition. And then I have the Carpenter from DC Comics. He's a fun little character Paul Dini made up. She basically pretty much builds all the villain layers in Gotham. I just think that's a really funny concept. There's Cassie Hack from Hack and Slash. She's a cool goth girl who beats things up with a baseball bat. And then there's Vlad, her big guy sidekick. And then there's Ventriloquist. We've never actually had a really good Ventriloquist figure. We've had the animated one, I guess, but it's sort of too stylized to fit in with my Arkham display. So I want something that would fit into the Arkhamverse. And then we have Atrocitus from Injustice 2, just really cool design. Sir Daniel Fortescue from Medieval. Saravok from Baldur's Gate, which you have probably never heard of. Cool Dungeons and Dragons type main villain in spiky skull armor. We have Dudley from Street Fighter. I want him to go with my Storm Collectibles collection. I do actually have a head for him already. So, I mean, I would take just a body here, to be honest. We have Huntress from Dead by Daylight. Cole McGrath from Infamous. Really upset this game never got any action figures because Cole is really cool. And then we have a whole bunch of Overwatch characters. We have Brigitte, who I would just love her to be next to my Reinhardt figure. We have Torb, also from Overwatch. Baldurich, I don't really know what I would do with him. It would just be like a really cool set piece, I guess. We have Moira from Overwatch, who I also have done a head for already, but I am completely stumped on how to do her costume, so yeah, And then we have Sigma from Overwatch. Really, really cool design, and I love playing him. Okay, so my list. The one I was really terrified of is super short. It's Shriek from Maximum Carnage. I assume this is the outfit the guy wants. Look at this, only a list, no words of encouragement or anything. Fancy Dan from Ultimate Spider-Man, Montana from Ultimate Spider-Man, Ox from Ultimate Spider-Man. No idea who any of these people are except for Montana, who became Shocker in the Spectacular Spider-Man, which I didn't actually watch, but I've seen a few clips of him and he was cool. And then we have Lord Shingen from Wolverine. I assume they mean the live-action movie where he goes to Japan. Anyway, okay, so in case you didn't know any of these characters, let me show you. Because, frankly, this list, I hate it. I absolutely despise it. So, and I will tell you why in a sec. So, here's Shriek. She is so 90s. Okay, yeah, this is her. Big boobs, skin-tight outfit. Crazy, I guess. She's Carnage's girlfriend, pretty much. I mean, looking at her from just a design standpoint, it's not a really difficult design at all. It's just like, you know, a black female body with some white painted in to suggest her skin. But the thing is, it's a bit too plain. I don't really want to do it because it's just such a boring design. I mean, there's this design which looks... I mean, it's still a bit boring, but it looks a whole lot more interesting than this awful bodysuit she's got in the original appearance. Here's another picture of that alternate outfit. So, moving on, we have Fancy Dan. He looks like a guy in a suit. Cool. Guy in a suit with a mustache. Montana. Guy in a suit and a cowboy hat. Ox. Don't even have a picture of him. I mean, this is obviously him. But, oh, wait, here's a picture. Okay, big guy wearing a sweater, pants, a vest. Okay. And then Lord Shingen. Another guy in a suit. So, basically... bodysuit. Suit. Suit. Civilian. Suit. There's nothing in this list that sparks my creativity at all. By the time I'm making this video, I've already sort of decided, because it's been like a couple of days. I've decided on doing Shriek, and I'm going to use this little bit here. Specific styles, parts, costumes may be requested, but keep in mind that requests are not guarantees. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this bodysuit. There's no way I'm gonna make this bodysuit. So instead, I'm going to opt for this design, which I find a lot more interesting, and I hope that the guy won't be too disappointed, but just this looks so much better than... where is it? This. I don't even know how I would do this, because just like a paint rub would be a nightmare to deal with, and God, what a terrible character design. Oh yeah, this is from the same comic. Look at this awful black cat costume. It's just like, how is this... is this just body paint? How does this suit stay on? Look at this, it's ridiculous. Anyway, that's part one, and hopefully in the next part I will start doing some customizing.